I'm Chris, I have autism, and I'm back once again with another Let's Play of Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary Edition. So this is level 2, part 2 of this Let's Play series, and oh man, okay, little technical difficulty there, but nothing too major. It happens, shit happens. Yeah, the reason why I did that is because I'm streaming this on my Xbox One app, which is on my laptop, and I basically record over what I stream, and it's the only way I can pretty much DVR anything I want to do a Let's Play on from my Xbox One. That's the only time I basically have to stream games, is when I'm doing a Let's Play from one of the games off my console. My one and only console that I have. Because I got rid of the 360. I never did keep that. People who still use the 360, I still think they can go online, but like, they don't sell anything on the 360 store, and they haven't been since the release of the Xbox One. I don't know how long, but it's been a while. Because I remember playing my Xbox One, then I remember going back to my 360 and looking at the Xbox 360 marketplace online and seeing that there was a little update saying that we no longer sell games up there anymore, but they'll still have some of the games that they had from where they left off. When I heard the announcement of Doom 4 back in like 2012, I was pissed off to find out that Doom 4 was not going to be on the 360, because I had my 360 just slam packed with a shit ton of games, and the thought of having to get another console and to kind of start over was nerve-wracking. It was just absolutely nerve-wracking.
Cool.
Yeah, this was back in 2012 when they were showing leaked footage of what was supposed to be Doom 4, but they canceled that because the gameplay trailer looked more like Call of Duty than Doom 4. People were complaining that it was too much of a rip-off of that of Call of Duty at the time, and so they canceled the release date, which was I think it was supposed to be 2013 that they were supposed to release Doom 4, but then of course 2016 came around, and then it was a good thing they did. But at the time, the thought of there being another Doom sequel, another Doom spin-off there, was just mind-blowing to me. And like, I could have cared less about the trailer, and everybody was complaining, you know, that it looked too much like Call of Duty. It's like, I didn't care. we're getting a 4th Doom installment, and the graphics for that time didn't look bad, but people were complaining it was too much like Call of Duty. And I never understood why they postponed it, but I'm glad they did, because if it were up to me to make the decision to release Doom 4, it would have been a disaster in comparison to it would have been a disaster, probably. Yes.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
Good thing some idiot like me wasn't in charge at the time, because it would have just... That would not be the best decision for releasing a game. The thing about me is I wanted things too soon, you know? Because I was such a big fan of Doom, and still am. It never crossed my mind that maybe it was best that they postponed the release date for Doom. Like I said, it wouldn't be until 4 years later. Now, let's say I'm in the sewer, right? I run out of jetpack fuel. Okay? It'd be kind of hard to run out of jetpack fuel. But let's say I did. What would happen? How would I get out? See, there's a secret wall here that lets you enter into an area. And, yeah, it lets you enter into an area which requires you to use your yellow card. This secret wall can only be opened from the other side. But let's say, suppose I do the dumbest shit up here by running out of jetpack fuel. Okay, just as an experiment. Would the game automatically let me use this as a alternative entry? Given the fact that in order to get out of the sewers, you have to use the jetpack, right? But let's say I ran out of jetpack fuel. What would I do then? I'm just saying. What would it let me go through there? Or would I just be fucked and have to start over? I'll have to do that on my own time. I ain't doing that as an experiment for this video.
I'm looking good.
Okay, see? Okay.
Cool. Come get some. Blow it out your ass.
Okay.
Damn, I'm good.
Okay. Some piggies out there.
Holy cow. Eat shit and die. Come get some.
Okay.
Come get some.
Okay, yo. Alright. This is one of the reasons why really young kids, as young as 7, or kids I would say at least younger than 13, shouldn't be playing this game, depending on the maturity of their mindset.
Shake it, baby.
That's why. See? That's why. Beside the violence and that being the reason, that's why. But a lot of kids play it anyway. Before I end this, let's play, and since we're closing at the end of the level, I just want to take this time to tell you all a story about this game and a lot of stuff in correlation to that. I got this game for the Xbox 360, I'd say back in 2010. And I was playing a co-op mode with this little kid online, right? He was like 7, 8, 10 years old, okay? So I talked to this kid. He's on the mic and all. I tell this little kid about, he starts talking about the game. I start talking about all the other Duke Nukem games I play, because, he's talking about video games, and we're talking about video games, and I get into the conversation of, like, there's other Duke Nukem games, too. I'm like, it never crossed my mind to think, like, why is this little kid playing a game like this, I'm just thinking, oh, we're having fun. There's a little kid. Seems like a nice dude. Oh, well, let me just have a conversation with them. So, I talked to him because he's talking to me and he's asking me questions and all, what I think and what that. You know how kids are. So, right after I told him about all the games and having the and just talking to this kid, just having a nice talk and being a nice gentleman and all, I start giving him like little tips on strategies and what he can do, if like what would help him get around the levels better and whatnot. Because I'm a nice guy like that. So his parents text me through his email. Well, I get a text from one of his parents, his father, I think, or his mother or whatnot. And I get a text message, not on my phone, but through Xbox 360, because you can send messages back and forth and whatnot. Anyways, they sent me a message through his Xbox 360, a text message through his Xbox 360 profile, and the parents are telling me, like, you're talking to my kid about other Duke Nukem 3D games. I'm gonna call the cops on you if you do it again. Like, I get this like angry text message. I don't know if it was a prank. I want to say it's a prank, because if it's not a prank, if this guy was actually this parent was actually serious, first of all, motherfucker, whoever you are, mother or father, what are you doing letting your kid play a game like this at that age, first of all, with all these nudities, like this, for example,
You wanna dance?
and the blood and violence. But, the blood and violence I could care less about, But it's the fact that all this stuff here, and you're letting this kid play all this stuff, and yet you're going to get on me and call the cops on me for, mentioning other great game franchises and talking about other video games. But yet you're letting your kid play a game that's rated M for mature. At age 7 and 10. How the fuck are you gonna lecture me and try to intimidate me? Like, that's some stupid shit.
Yeah, piece of cake.
I like to say it's too stupid to be true, because anybody with half a brain would know that was a dumb shit move. That was a dick move. And you know what makes me sick is that parents look for an excuse to try to. They want to look for an excuse to try to get somebody in trouble just for the sake of getting someone in trouble. Just because they fucking can. They didn't get me in trouble, and I knew I wouldn't get in trouble because I knew I did nothing wrong. I would never get in trouble because I never did anything wrong. Like that, you know? Like, what kind of person do you take me for? I give you my kindness, and then I'm being good to I'm talking nicely to your kid, you know? I'm not like some jerk or anything, and you do this to me? Like, I feel bad for the kid that he has parents like that. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of me playing Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary Edition. I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day, and peace out.